Welcome in, welcome in. We are back with Pioneers. Today we will be finishing the campaign in story mode, figuring out what our captain's got to say for himself. And then that will be streamed today. I am 30 minutes late, so I am sorry. I overslept this morning. OG was busy, so I thought I would take this time to play this so that way we can start something new next week, and kind of go from there. So we will jump right in. Okay, load game, stream. I don't want to load the co-op game that I have with Sag because I'm not playing with Sag this morning. Okay, your smart will automatically look for their task to be fulfilled. Okay, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I know all of this. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay, so we have rations. Construct in a hurry to house civilians. Up to 50 carriers. Okay. Oh, I hate pre-existing things. They just haven't claimed that area. Okay. 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 I need... Okay, all that stuff is going up. Okay. Okay, this is just a temporary placement, so I'm not worried about it. I need this. Then I need these rocks. Okay, I need. Okay. High priority that. High priority that. Okay, there's silver here. very little iron and coal. Okay, where is... the other tower? We're gonna have to go that way. Okay, you're gonna focus this tower. And that one's way... Okay, once we get that one, we'll focus the other one. Mining. Okay, I need you to go back to deforesting this, please. Okay, so we've got that going. Okay, we've deforested here, so we can put our... Okay, all units are coming in for this. Okay, so we always want to have that stuff going. Same thing with this and that. Get those going. Your focus is to go there. And you will need warlocks. And do 5 and 5. Okay, we have copper here as well, so let's go ahead and pump that out. Let's pump a warehouse down. This is a priority. We need fish. Okay, food is an issue, so we're gonna have to plant pumpkin, flax, wheat. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Corn. I don't know where their hideout is, so I can't kill them. Start supplying this tower. Attack the thief camp. Okay, that is down. Actually, I lied. I don't want that. I want this. I don't even see where the spires are coming from. Okay, is this area open yet? Not really, but... Cut that. Cut that. Cut that. Okay. Houses are going up. Okay, so we've got our... Where did they just go? Oh, but I see a thief camp. Okay. Oh, we already took it down. Dang, they're fast. Okay, I lied. I need you guys here. Okay, I need you guys to focus. Climb in here. Okay, we have no guards because they were attacking. 15. Always have 15. Let's do always have 30, 30, 50. Okay, we have a traffic jam. We already have one of these? Oh, we sure do. It's right there. Disassemble. That is not where I told you to go. House. Disable. Fishing. Mrs. Ramster, welcome in. Thank you. What am I seeing here? We are conquering land, or are we defeating our land? We are claiming area right now to try to find our captain in the Towers of Vision to kill him. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome in. So we learned last stream that our captain had been possessed. So we are now gonna have to kill him when we find him. This game is crazier than I thought. Yeah. So there's 7 islands, and on each island there's a new type of enemy that you have to like train to fight. And then I don't know what we're gonna get on this island because obviously this is the first time here, but definitely it is definitely crazier. And I was looking at the achievements, This game does require you to play multiplayer to get some of the achievements. But there's also achievements to complete the campaign on each difficulty level. But I think, if I'm looking at it correctly, story mode doesn't count as a difficulty, which is frustrating because that's what I've been playing on. So, like, after I'm done, I'm going to have to go back through and play on hard mode to get all 3 of those achievements. Because Sag and I were playing on average difficulty. And, hi, native. And it counted for beginner and average. So... yeah, like, there's a bunch of, like, weird achievements that I'm gonna have to, like, actually, like, sit down and actually have to, actually, like, target that achievement. There's your hydrate, native. I'm already sitting straight up in my chair, but thank you for the posture check as well. One of the achievements is to be a bully. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I also have to get an achievement that Sag RG has, which is produce 12 babies an hour. The highest I've gotten is like 6 or 7, so... it is not a bucket. It is a pint of chocolate milk, and yes, ma'am. It is my Saturday morning drink. Every Saturday morning. Instead of coffee, I have a thing of chocolate milk. Yippers. Okay, so those are mushrooms. I need... food is scarce on this island, but I've got farms going up. What did it say that I needed? Softwood. Go figure. I'm gonna love and leave y'all. Might sleep through the cyclone. Be safe. I was listening to your stream when you rated out, so I closed myself, but be safe, even though it doesn't sound like it's gonna be that dangerous. So there is, okay, so there's mushrooms here, or there's stuff here. You better. Oh yeah, here's a good spot. Get that up. We have these, but I forget, if you don't mark it as high priority, it won't get built for whatever reason. Okay, so I've got... okay, so that was flack, pumpkin. I think that's corn. I have only found one area that's been good for freaking cabbage. And that was like on Island 3. Yeah, I know. But it doesn't, like, it prioritizes over what it's best for. Like, you get the best yield out of certain areas. And so that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so we've got deer meat. We've got trout coming in. We've got rabbit. We've got mushrooms. We're waiting on pumpkins. Um, and there's a well. I'm onto the mine with the one with the mines. It's so much easier. Yeah, it's 100% easier on story mode. But there's a one for difficulty. Um, um, I definitely think hard mode is going to have to be a co-op mode for sure. I don't know. I'm going to try it off stream. Because I don't want to rage quit. But where are my Dumahicker people here? I don't know where those guys are coming from. But I definitely think hard mode is gonna be an off stream. Migri, I am so sorry. I saw you say hello and I totally skipped over you. I am so sorry, my friend. How are you this morning? How are you faring? Okay, do we have everything built now? No. It says we're still missing this stuff. I'll be glad when I find out where those guys are coming from. I have figured out that concentrating on resources and unlocking the forest or ASAP is the way to start. Yeah, it's on certain maps, yes, for sure, 100%. Actually, no. Danger near, transport suspended. If you try to expand too fast before you have resources going, everything grinds to a halt. It can, yep. The main thing is making sure you have enough. One thing you have to kind of focus too is not only resources, But you have to focus your carriers. You have to make sure you have carriers. Which I'm trying to work on getting them up and going. But I need these farms to go up. See, it says reserved 11. That's one thing I haven't figured out, too. Yeah. I've got provisions up. A provision hut right here. This island came with things already built again on it. There's a thief camp there. Okay, let's... You're still technically claiming. Okay, take those away, put thieves there. Let's go attack thief camp. There is one that requires a custom map. It specifically says something about custom map, not story generated or whatnot, whatever it says. Okay. Get home. There's a lot of achievements for this game, surprising. Like, I was not expecting this many achievements, to be honest. Okay, we got that one gone. It's because the story, the quest always ends before you claim the whole map. Yeah. And I haven't found, even when we weren't in story mode, like, there's not a, once you get that last objective point, like, there isn't a way to not go to the next island that I've noticed. Like, once that victory screen pops up, like, you have to go to the next island. Like, it doesn't really give you a choice. Did I not just put a wood cutting hut down? Yeah, 100%. Okay, let's do wood cutting hut. These are soft, so let's put it down here for now. And then we will take it away. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need you to finish. Why are you not doing your job? It says we have... Okay, where are our guards? Okay. Demolish that building. Okay, I lied. Y'all can finish this building. Okay, so we've got warlocks for specters. We've got thieves. The thing is I don't know what enemies are gonna be here, so like... I am torn on... We're not collecting herring for some reason. Output is full. Trout, trout. Where's the herring? Oh, herring is not in there. Okay, we've got to get some stuff taken care of. Okay, I need y'all to gather that wood. I've got to find where these specters are coming from. Okay. So we need a pathfinder here. And then over here, we're going to put foresters down here. So this one's gonna do strictly softwood. Softwood. hardwood, hardwood. Okay, so that is coming up. Okay. There's no resources in that. This is all hard. There's too soft. We can't cut that stuff down because that's outside of our territory. This is all hard. Soft, soft. Soft, soft. There's a few hard there. Correct. I'm not worried about it though because I don't have the softwood for the buildings. I guess we're gonna have to come over here. Give me a finder and a tree cutter. Tree cutter needs to be priority. And cut down soft. And then that can go priority because we have 184. I'll also grab those two. It has a lot of hardwood, yes. Like, in maps past, you could see, like, their glowing green light to where the spires were. But I have yet to see their glowing green light, and they are all over the place. Like, I honestly wish I could set 2 different patrolling zones, like a patrolling zone there and a patrolling zone here. There's some more softwood there. The good thing is this guard tower is not ours. I think though, let's go ahead and push this out. So we can find out where they're coming from on this side and kill that nest. But once I get the foresters up, there won't be a wood issue once they get going. Oh, excuse me. But I also, okay, so we have iron, okay. Iron. And we have coal down here. Okay, so iron, that's not what I wanted. Delete. We actually have all three down here. That is fab-tabulous. Which I don't know why I just built that, because there's no nickel down here. Delete that. Let's put 2 smelters down here and a warehouse. So, iron, nickel, gold. Nothing. High priority. Okay, those people are coming in. Okay, I need sickles. Thought I already made some sickles. 15. So all of these should be at 15. I had 2 workshop, 2 toolsmiths on Island 3. I haven't had any... With the weapons, if you just stay on top of it to tell it to have a stock of 15 at all times, I typically have never had an issue. It's whenever it randomly switches over to whatever that was just showing as is when I have issues. But I am going to unprioritize all of that. I need that one right now. But yeah, if you keep it to where it does produce minimum stock, as you burn through it, it will remake it, as long as this doesn't change. But the game will periodically just switch that. And I don't understand why. So this needs softwood as well. Do I have... No. Afternoon, Jen and chat. Happy Saturday. How are you enjoying this game? I am loving this game, Scooby. How are you? I always do that, but it was never keeping up with demand until I had 2 of each. Really? Oh, God. hanging in there. I get that. I definitely get that. I do like this light spear because it tells me when there's incoming people. It's pretty nice. Okay, I need this guy to get up. Hydrate. Chocolate milk. Okay. I love that. It's actually how I like, so where I live is actually one of the headquarters for Highland Dairy. So we have a bunch of things I feel like that, other places don't have. And that's one of them is it's a pint of chalky milk. I lied, it's a quart of chocolate milk. Yeah, it's one of the main dairy producers for a lot of things. It's one of like, I want to say it's one of like the top 5 or 10. Top 10 dairy products manufacturers in US. Oh, I can't read that. That's too tiny. Okay, dairy is not the right word. Milk. Okay, maybe it's it's a regional thing. Because it's here, it's Prairie Farms, Tillamook, which comes from Washington, and then Highland, which is literally done here in the city that I live in. Like, the north part of town is where their factory stuff is. Output is full. I guess I didn't think I was going to have an issue with output of wood. Okay. Back over here. Okay, so we've got iron bars. And the iron bars, I've honestly learned if you just leave it on infinite here, it will honestly just keep going as you have product coming in. That's going to be the easiest setting for smelting. Oh yeah, cloth 100%. You don't really use rope very often, so I don't ever leave it on thing, but this is actually supposed to be at 15. Because you only use it for fishing poles and your hunting lodges. But yeah, cloth and smelting is always infinite. what are we still missing? We're still not, because we don't have sickles. Okay, staff are coming in. Okay, okay, okay. We're starting to get staff. Okay, we need to find... Okay, this guy can come over here for the time being. Thank you. And you're going to hit that area. And then also in this area, we're going to do a geologist. And see if there's anything over there. Set that. Okay. We got the stuff for that. And we got the stuff for that. Okay. Okay, where is... Are you guys coming from the garrison? Yeah, okay. So you also have a long way to go. But that is nice that if we... This would be fabulous if we had... if we had gold and nickel right here. That would make my literal day. If somewhere on this area we had gold and nickel. So it'd be the first time ever that we've had all things right here. Yeah, boars are so annoying. 100%. Okay, that's set to chop everything as it gets built. Building disabled. Let's chop all that down. Because now we don't have any hardwood. Yeah, I don't care. Thanks. Dang it. Sometimes, not always. I feel like if you butt it up to another area, then yes. I feel like I definitely can't go anymore because that's gonna be okay. Here. We need diamond staffs. Okay, get all that stuff up and going. Emeralds are totally needed. Yeah, I just haven't found them yet. My geologists are out searching. So hopefully they start finding stuff. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need emeralds and I'm going to need diamonds. So I would definitely say starting on island 6, you have to do the gems, I would say. Because 6 you need emeralds, and this one you need diamonds. And I'm going to assume you probably need emeralds as well. Oh, they are literally just reproducing. I also don't like how those guys just poof up and vanish again. Oh god. Nope. No! You're going the wrong direction. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna have to change their patrol zone. They're literally going to go to each tower individually until I turn them all off. Okay, that can stay with these. Okay, now they're finally coming up here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need y'all to do your patrol zone down here. Okay, I can't go that way until I find... I'm pretty sure they just stole wood, but that's fine. Okay, so they found 6 emeralds and 6 diamonds in this thing. Okay, rubies were discovered. Okay, rubies were discovered. Let's put that to 30. And then this to 30. This to 30. To 50. $50. $50. $25. 10. 10. The problem is with all these specters that are coming through, is that they're killing our workers because our workers aren't designed to fight them. Let's bump you to 50. Okay, this is all their territory. Can't go any further. I mean, that could technically cover that land. And we're claiming this. There's nothing I can do. I guess I could technically put 2 out here. Let's put 3 out here. And then let's not set a focus. But let's put chopping just to get these trees, because I think they're spawning out of these trees. Because there is no thing for them here. They're just literally spawning. I have a hair. There it is. And another thing that doesn't help is I have to keep supplying these guard towers. So that's not helping anything at all either. See, they literally just sat, sat right here and spawned. We're gonna set you to patrol up here. I'm gonna have to watch this because I don't want it to get too close to that, because we still have not found we found 8. I forgot now. Yeah, diamond staff. So we need steel staffs, and we don't have steel, so we gotta find nickel. I mean, we found 43, but let's do 15. And then we'll do the 8 that we have. There. See, that guy literally just... I'm gonna have to set... them down here. We're gonna have to like set like see, we have all this wood and my woodcutter person can't keep up. Okay, so the only thing we found over here... Oh, there's a silver vein too. Ruby, ruby. There is gold here. But I don't want that built. Or I don't want that. Okay, you're still gonna go ahead and build it. Perfect. Whatever. So we have gold. We don't have nickel. And we've got silver once we take all the silver out. Focus over here. Emeralds discovered. It's a medium vein. Diamond's medium vein. Okay. It's like, where is my road? Nothing dangerous over here. Okay, looks like. And then your focus is gonna be down here. Are we still digging? We are still out digging. Okay. We need golden robes. Okay. I feel like I've made absolutely no progress in the 2 hours-ish. I mean, it's just the fact that, like, I don't know. Like, there's so much. This island, first of all, is so big. But at the same time, there's so many specters, or whatever the heck they're called, that I literally can't keep stuff because of it. And I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, overtrain Hopefully there's no scavs, because I have not trained anybody for scavs. I need... this one. This one. We need to make 50. Because we need... I guarantee where there's going to be werewolves on this island. I can almost guarantee it. Okay, so we have still no golden robes. Why? It says we have 14. Okay, so that's going. Okay, and then we need subsurface jewels. We have emeralds, rubies, and diamonds in this area. Okay. And there's nickel there. Okay. We are going to build this. Okay, this needs softwood. Softwood. Okay, so we've got nickel, gems. So the only thing we don't have in that is sapphire. And then we have gold. Okay, we are struggling with copper again, or coal, I mean, again. What does this need? I done did forgot. Okay, so we'll... Are we still treasure hunting too? We are still treasure hunting. We only have 24 wheat. I guess. Okay, we don't have... Okay, we've got to find limestone. We just got attacked by a whole bunch of thieves, and we killed them. Nice. Okay. What was I doing? I totally forgot what I was doing. Let's see if it's gonna like me. I doubt it. I hope it is. All treasures in the search area. Okay, we are just outside of the search area, so we're going to build a new treasure lounge right here. And you are going to focus there. And then you are done. And there is so many rabbits, so we're gonna put a hunting shack. Okay, we're gonna put another hunting shack up here. Okay, so we need... No, I need... Stop. I need... guard tower. So we can do 5 and 5. Okay, I think we're good. We're, for some reason, not okay on food. It's making these. So boar. We don't have herring. Why are you making that one? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Market. Deer. Okay. And mushrooms. Raspberries. Okay, I think I'm figuring it out on Island 7 how the tavern works. That's not my stuff. Holy camole. We'll also put another stall here and put pumpkins. Okay, we'll just leave this as boar. Because we want comfort foods. And then we'll put another one here with trout. Okay. Do we have... I'm gonna attempt to sleep. Have a good stream. You be safe. Sleep well. Okay, so these... So if we get close to the amber root, it immediately kills us. Okay, so we're gonna stop our thieves from taking our wood. Okay, so we now have thief protection. Let's also put thief protection here. We have so much wood now, we don't know what to do with it. We haven't found herring on the island yet. Okay, why do we still have no pathfinders? Pathfinders, what are you doing? Okay, I totally forgot to build the furnace. And that's gonna be nickel. And then oh wait, first let's do none and steel. No. None, steel, and steel. Oh no, we have a traffic jam. Thank goodness. The wave of the specters have seemed to cease at last. The guard towers are well staffed as well. Well done. Many of the specter camps remain on the island. We must stay alert and deal with the threat directly. Finally, the way to the tower is clear. Thank you for your help, but wait, you are not from here. Are you pioneers from a different part of Pagnolia? That is correct. We came a long way on our ship to find you. On our journey, we found some scattered Pagnolian villages and helped them back on their feet after the catastrophe. That is precisely why there is no time to waste. Our presumed Captain Eric has been possessed by a mysterious evil being. It wants to take over Pagnolia and bring you, the council, under his control to do so. You are in great danger. And fantastical story you are telling. Captain Eric was already here. I feel no distinct presence in them. I do not think they are possessed. A small mercy, at least. It seems to me that you have a lot to explain. Eric was indeed behaving rudely, threatening even, but he told us that his crew had betrayed Pagnolia, which is supposedly was the reason for his presence here. What? That is not true. Here, I have a letter from Counselor Valera. You should read it. I greet you, my companions at the tower. If you are reading this letter, you have survived the catastrophe. It pains me to be away during this time of need, to be unable to find a way out of this misery with you together. Yet I hope to see you again soon. This letter is reaching you through the crew of the Venture, a group of fearless pioneers that saved us from the Great Pearl. They want the best for all of Pagnolia. If this letter is being handed to you by Maria or one of her companions, rest assured that you are sitting in front of devout Pagnolians. They know of those to blame for the catastrophe and know a way to stop it and banish the fog. I hope that you will assist them with everything in your power. I can personally vouch for the sincerity of their intentions. May we meet again soon and lead Pagnolia into a brighter future. Signed, Yerva. That handwriting and seal truly are Virla's. So you told the truth. Forgive us for our distrust, but these days trusting a stranger is a lot to ask. So you were asking about Eric. As we said, he was here, but he hardly attempted to take control of us. Instead, he requested that we hand over Pagnolia's most valuable treasure, Mildrick's necklace. When we assured him that we did not have it, he threatened us to tell him its whereabouts. Mildrick's necklace, the trinket that he was gifted in honor of his services to the Pagnolia, the very one, crafted from a large pure crystal that Mildrick discovered by the Monument Springs back then. This is not good. Do you remember that the hollow that possessed Zura was also looking for a stone? What if he was not speaking of a stone he had created himself, but Mildrick's necklace? After all, the shrine and the spring were dedicated to Mildrick. The gems can retain large amounts of pure magic. You mean he wants to use magic to take over Pagnolia? But how would that work? Oh, I wish Malbrock was with us still. He surely would have known the answer. You spoke with a Malbrock? Caution, Malthorn. To arms. Stop. Look at me closely. If you spoke to a Malbrock, you will recognize our similarities. Some of us attempted to imitate a Malthorn's form to discover how the Hollowed proceed in detail. I am here to find the last of them and send them back to our world. What kind of beast is this? A long story. Let me summarize it this way. This is what the beings look like that are trying to take over Pagnolia. Those that we must stop. There are, however, some defectors that are on our side. Apparently, one of them is standing in front of us right now. And I can answer your question, little scribe. The one you call Eric doesn't need the necklace's magic, at least not directly. Those crystals are capable of tearing holes in the vine between the world and the next. Many centuries ago, there was a terrible accident that created three Hollowed. Corrupt magic drives them and sowed the desire within them to lead Pagnolia. Ever since, the Hollowed has manipulated Pagnolians to create more tears in the veil for them. They also steered you to plant black oaks and construct other traditional landmarks that were to serve us as gates later on. You paved our way into this world unknowingly. But let us save the history lesson for another time. The most important factor is that the gem in Maldrick's necklace is especially pure and powerful. If the last Hollow should find it, he can tear enough holes in the veil between the worlds to transform all Merrick into Malthorn and order them into this world. Less than half of what you are saying makes sense to me. Perhaps the Pioneers can understand more of your words. At any rate, we do not have the necklace. It was lost a long time ago. It was not. I found old manuscripts in a library. At first I dismissed them as Invis writings because they claim that Maldrick lost his mind, but considering what the Malthorn just told us, the writings were composed by someone that accompanied Maldrick during his last days. Later, he became a scholar of the Tower of Visions. He also claimed that he had hidden something here. If I recall correctly, it said, Maldrick's heart shall rest at the heart of Pagnolia. Even though your story sounds unlikely, we truly did find a wooden chest within the tower uppermost wooden structure. We never managed to open it, so we stored it in the steeple where it was discovered. There are too many matching stories to be a coincidence. We must find the chest quickly. Halt! Eric apparently tried to trick the council like he tricked us before. Who says that this Malthorn really is on our side? You may keep me under observation. Excuse me, if you wish. I will not cause you any problems, so please, for the both of our people's sake, stop the hallowed. Our minds are twisted by corrupt magic, but in principle, nothing could be farther from Maldrick's mind than taking over Pagnolia. I swear it. I'm afraid we cannot risk not acting, Altera. We must assume that his words are true. We will stay alert for now, but let us search for the necklace. What do you think? All right. I am hoping we are making the right choice. Huron, gather your explorers. We must spread out and find the top of the tower. Okay. So we know that our captain's already been here. We know that he's looking for the necklace. Okay, where is this? Okay, stop. Okay, there's nothing we can do for that yet. Okay, we do have a treasure map here. Okay, we've got a thingy down there. Okay, so we need 50. Your first cottage is ready to move in. Cullivier's... Okay, that was really random. Okay. Treasure hunt. Okay, so let's do this. Let's pull you way over here. Let's open up this area and find out what the heck is over here. Okay, how far out does this go? Okay, all the way out here. So here we should be able to put... We're getting low on mushrooms. This is gonna be the easiest way. Okay, there's mushrooms up here. And there's mushrooms over here. Okay. I think okay, so they are reaching the tavern. Okay, they're just not, there's no meals in the tavern because we're running low on trout. And we've almost depleted our river of fish. Okay, there's mushrooms up there. I need fishies. I still have so much of this island that I haven't even opened yet. I need to find... That's what I was doing. I need to find limestone. We need... So we need 5... 10... 10. Actually, we'll do 20 there. We'll do half and half. Okay, we're not using soldiers. We're not using those guys. Okay. So that'll be up. Our wood storage is... I can't keep up. Okay, we're gonna have to build our pathfinders. Let's change that to a guard tower. Okay. Okay, if we're on more raspberries. kill this tower so we have more guards. Okay, we keep getting distracted. There's a thief camp. Okay, I'm gonna check this thief camp and get it gone. Okay, back to limestone. Okay, we have two little bitty limestones here. Okay, so attack. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna mine the stone there. Bunch of raspberries. Okay, let's get that going. Okay, we're still picking up everything we got from the thief camps. Okay, so Grove Enchantress. That's kind of cool. It'll call a boar in a fight for the enemy, or fight for them for a limited time. Emerald Staff, Diamond Staff. 30. 30. $50. Okay. That is all going. I want you guys to claim this area so we can connect the two. I don't think we can go any... Okay. I need this. I lied. I need y'all to stay there. So I need this to attack. And this to attack. Look at all that resource. Stone. Keep going out here. Move our towers so we can make a road. Let's actually have these guys focus here. Oh my gosh, where am I at? Okay, so I've got this path. Okay, where's this town? Let's go this way. Okay, let them go. Get that area opened. The steeple of the tower, we found it. But we are not the first. That's Eric. Oh no, he found the necklace. Finally, I found it. You are too late. The shard is mine. Now my goal can come true at last. I will tear apart the veil between the worlds of Pagnolia. And Pagnolia will be mine. This cannot be true. We must be able to do something. Alter your people. I can sense the condensed magic within the shard from here. He would simply crush you. It is not over yet. My troops are ready. Don't. He will. Foolish weaklings. You cannot stop me. The men, he just smashed them to ashes. That's impossible. Pagnolia is mine. We have lost, but we always stood together. We gave it our all. How is this possible? Malthorns have invaded the island. Okay, so we need this. Enough is enough. What shall we do? Eric, I mean the Hallowed in his body is too powerful. We cannot even reach him, much less hurt. And we are simply supposed to accept that and wait for our end? What would Maldrick say if he could see us like this? We have a responsibility toward all of our Pagnolians, and so do you. After all, you started this mission to unite all tribes, did you not? Well, yes, but even with the united tribes, we could not defend a Hallowed. We could not. We have defeated 2 Hallowed already, and we did not even know what they were. Still, we were able to beat them. But Eric has the necklace's crystal shard. We cannot breach his shield. Then we must change something about the shield. Malthorn or Malbrock, or whatever you are, there must be a way to reach the Hallowed and deal with its damage. I do not know how. We would have to focus as much magical energy as he has, and even then, Pagnolia's would be too slow to invade his strikes. Unless Eric could no longer move, or was restrained somehow. You want to set a trap, am I right? But even if that were possible, how would we lure him in? The magic compass. Eric wanted the magic Eric wanted the magic crystals, wanted the magic crystal inside of Maldrick's necklace. The compass contains a shard just like it, only a lot smaller. We had a reserve of compasses in the tower. We just have to find the box in the rubble. Look at that. There we have our decoy. Now we just need a way to restrain him afterwards. It is impressive to see your determination. You might have given me an idea. If the unity of your tribes really is as strong as you say, you might have something much more precious than the Hawthorne and his followers. If we weave together that unity with magic, yes, I think we would actually create a trap that suspends his shield. Then let's make a plan and fast. Esteem, you should work together on this. And once again, we have to put our trust in the one of the curse to stop Hallowed. I swear to you, Malthorn, or Mitra, or whatever you call yourself, if this is a deception, then I will bow my head beneath your blade of my own accord, brave warrior. Well then, let's get to work. We have a trap to build. I will speak with the treasure hunters. We must retrieve the compasses to use them as decoys. The square in honor of Maldrick and Pagnolian unity is suited perfectly. I will adapt the braziers of the ceremonial towers to match those of the everlasting lights. I will help you. If we find something in it to represent faction of each ceremonial tower to their flames, we might be able to create a magic link that way. We will need to deliver an address to the capital's Pagnolias. If our hearts are pure and full of hope, we can succeed. In the meantime, we must send all available troops to protect the Magnolians from the wave of Malthorns. Hope, I can feel it once more. Let us get to work. Okay. Okay. That is not what I wanted. I need this one. It took centuries to form significant tiers in the veil between the worlds. Now my Mathorns can overrun you. This is intense. Oh god, now there's specters. Okay, so we got all that stuff. No, I was right. Emerald staff. I need both. Okay. The compasses are in position. Out of the way, Kiron. Quickly. What do I feel? A glow, not unlike the pure crystal. You fools, you only hasten your destruction. Give me the compasses. What? How did you? It worked. Don't let the flames extinguish. Half-witted worms, how dare you refuse me? No one stands in my way. This is your end. We will see about that. Damn it, what happened now? The possessed body can no longer hold the amount of magical energy. The Howled has shifted into a form better prepared to withstand its power. Keep him in check, now or never. For Pagnolia, attack. Okay, so we're gonna send these guys. And we're gonna send these guys to attack. Take this. Alter, you did it. You delivered the final blow. Impossible. You cannot compete with my power. I have the shard and my followers. You cannot shape the magic like I can. We stand together, and that is why we are stronger than you will ever be. No traitor can divide Pagnolians. Unworthy, all of you. For your transgression, He is falling. The Pagnolians will always stand by each other and face every danger, united. We did it! We really did it! With the Council's determination, fortitude in our hearts, and advice from the descendant Malthorn, we found a way to overcome the load in Eric's body. The cursed attack waves ceased. I can hardly believe it. But our deeds have rewritten Pagnolian history. In a way, this concludes an era introduced by Meldrick all this time ago, and a new era begins. Who knows? Perhaps future years will be counted anew from this day. We did it, chat!
Pagonian Council is mediating between the tribes, and we even managed to influence the process during our journey. I'm sure it won't be long until all our tribes are reunited. Reconstruction is also picking up pace, and the Pioneers are leading the way as other tribes are finally venturing out onto the seas. And the Ventura? Well, we've set sail with her again. After all, we have to find all the scattered tribes and settlements and repel the remaining cursed ones. We will lift the fog little by little and re-establish the ties between the Pagonian tribes. Onward, Pioneers. Hoist the sails.
Okay, that is the game, chat. We are gonna go raid Alex Mason Gaming. Those that follow GTA, if you have money to give, I would so appreciate it. So the TARP gaming community this weekend started yesterday, goes through Sunday, is giving back to an organization called Gamers for Giving. It's ran through Gamers Outreach. Their whole purpose for this organization is to buy what's called gaming carts for hospitals. Each gaming cart costs $4,000. It has either an Xbox or a PlayStation in it, and it's given to a hospital where kids that are going through cancer treatments or things like that have something to do to take their mind off of it. So if you have it in your heart to donate, I would so love it if you would do it for me with Alex. Alex has been probably the biggest one that understands it. So let's go raid him. And like I said, if you have it in your heart to donate, please do. I would love you guys forever. But let's go give Alex some love. My donation is coming through his stream any moment. So let's go hang out with him.